This is episode 77 of the 100 Deadliest Human Atrocities in History, where we dive into the blood-stained pages of humanity's past. In this episode, we explore a war so devastating it nearly erased an entire nation from the map. South America, 1864. Paraguay was a rising power ruled by dictator Francisco Solano López, an ambitious leader with dreams of making his small country a regional force. But what followed wasn't just war. It was annihilation. The War of the Triple Alliance, also known as the Paraguayan War, pit Paraguay against a coalition of Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay. What started as a border dispute became one of the deadliest and most one-sided conflicts in Latin American history. Paraguay, isolated and landlocked, took bold and reckless action. López invaded Brazil and Argentina, believing he could defeat them before they fully mobilized. But he underestimated the combined strength of the Triple Alliance, and Paraguay would pay the ultimate price. What followed was a campaign of destruction that spanned 6 years. The alliance blockaded ports, ravaged towns, and crushed resistance with overwhelming force. But Paraguay refused to surrender. López, obsessed with honor and power, dragged his people into a suicidal last stand. Famine, disease, and constant warfare decimated the population. Civilians were conscripted. Even boys as young as 9 were sent to the front lines armed with machetes and wooden rifles. Entire villages were wiped out in the name of national pride. By the war's end in 1870, López was dead, shot during a final hopeless battle. His last words, "I die with my homeland." But the cost was almost beyond belief. Paraguay lost over half its population. Out of a pre-war population of 525,000, an estimated 300,000 people died. Nearly every able-bodied male was gone. Women and children made up the shattered remnants of a once hopeful nation. It wasn't just a defeat, it was cultural decimation. A war that began with ambition ended in utter ruin. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to explore humanity's darkest chapters one by one.